Hello, my purples. Hope you're having a nice day. Today, I'm gonna talk to you about a non-cuber experience I had. Okay, so I was at a party, one of my friends' party, actually, and surprisingly, I do have friends. Pop, un, against popular belief, but yeah. So I had brought a 2x2 because, well, I like 2x2s, and if you know me, you would think that if I had friends, they probably you probably wouldn't expect much for them. And I kind of don't expect much for them too, assuming because they're like 4 years old, no, like 2 years, no, 3 years older than me. Well, I, okay, so I was just sitting down and I was solving my cube because, well, what else was there to do? I mean, I could hit people with swords, but I'm not very violent. Don't tell my, don't tell that to my cat. Actually, I don't have a cat because I ran away, but that's a different video. Okay, so, yeah, so I was solving my Rubik's Cube because I had lost the sword fighting. Because, me. So, then a girl comes up to me and says, "Hey, do you solve Rubik's Cubes?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she was like, "Cool, my cousin works at a company that makes Rubik's Cubes." And I was like, "Really? 3 cubes for me?" And she was like, "And my cousin has 100 by 100." Now, and at that point, I was confused because, like, the world's largest cube that was ever made was a 33 by 33, and that 33 by 33 had exploded. So I was like, "Yeah, right." And she said, "And my cousin also let me scramble it." And at that point, I knew that I was confused because the 33 by 33 didn't even have stickers. So how is 100 by 100 gonna have stickers? So it was like, that's nice. And then she said, "Oh, and I once broke it." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she said, Um, yeah, but my cousin wasn't mad about it because he had another one. And I was like, I was almost in tears when I saw the 33 by 33 explode. So did, how on earth was her cousin not mad at her? If that was my 100 by 100, non-violent me would have gotten very violent. Okay, and I was also thinking, how? The 33 by 33 was really hard to put together, I assume. And the other thing is, even layer puzzles are extremely hard to put together. So how could a puzzle about like 3 times as big as the biggest one that was ever made and an even layer puzzle be made? I mean, it doesn't seem physically possible. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that does not exist. And she kept telling me, it does exist. And I told her, hey, did you know the largest mass-produced puzzle was a 17 by 17? And she was like, that's way too small. It was at least a 50 by 50. And I was like, okay, that's more reasonable, but still probably impossible. I mean, with our current technology. But I was like, okay, okay. So then, I told her, here, how about you can use my 2 by